Let's bring in our guest for today, former Senate President Franklin Drilon, who joins us now on the line. Sir, magandang hapon and welcome back.
Ed, good afternoon.
Thank you, sir, for yes, sir. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Good afternoon.
Magandang hapon.
Si Tito Ronald is here.
Yes, yes. Hi, Ed.
So,
Hi.
sir, we figured to call you, sir, if you don't mind. Kasi naglabas ng schedule, proposed calendar, si SP Escudero for the impeachment trial. So lumalabas ngayon, July 30 na ang start talaga ng trial, actually formalizing what he earlier said. Pero June 2, magsisimula na yung, June 3 pala, ang oath-taking ng incumbent senator judges and issuance of summons and all that. Kumbaga, yung what do you call that? The pre-trial proceedings begin in the 19th Congress, but the actual trial begins in the 20th Congress. Is there any legal issue there, considering that the actual trial will begin in a different Congress, but the preparations and the oath-taking was started in the 19th?
Dagdag lang ng konti, SP, no? Dahil konti lang yung window, SP, no? Just a few days yung session day. Paano kung hindi nagawa yun? Halimbawa, practically magsimula na sa 20th Congress, lahat. Wala bang wala bang gray area na sabihin nila, ay sorry, walang continuity dahil nasimulan talaga sa 20th Congress instead na masimulan sa 19th?
Hindi ko alam. Kasi talagang hindi pa yan, yung ganung question, ay hindi pa ngayon ang mangyayari yan.
Yes.
At walang precedent tayo makikita sa mga desisyon ng Korte Suprema. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, SP.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
At, yes, sir.
Walang hello.
Yes.
Yung opisa ng impeachment trial, walang magawa si Cheese doon dahil lang sa hindi naman pwedeng mag-upisa ang impeachment trial kung walang session ang Senado at magkakaroon naman ng session sa June 10. Kaya doon lang mabubuo ang impeachment court. Kaya ngayon, ang problema is that hindi talaga matatapos yan lang sa 19th Congress.
Yes.
At as a matter of legal strategy to me, yung ginawa ni Cheese is to the best available option, which is that the trial will start in the 20th Congress, the actual trial, so that yung mga senador na makakatanggap ng ebidensya, yun na rin ang mga set of senators who will decide the case.
Who will cast their votes?
SP, paano kung halimbawa, hypothetical, magpatawag ng special session ang Presidente next week at tumanggi ang Senate President? How will that be resolved?
I'm sorry? Again?
Hypothetically, halimbawa ang President magpatawag ng special session, katulad na nakalagay sa konstitusyon na wala namang qualification, no? At tumanggi ang Senate President doon sa hiningi ng Presidente. How will that be resolved?
I think, I don't think Cheese as a lawyer will do that. They cannot define the directive of the Constitution. Pag nagkaroon na ng special session, he must address the constitutional duty, and sa akin po, mandatory that he will constitute the impeachment court basta mayroong session na tinawag ang Pangulo.
Pero sir, I think he's used that argument before na an impeachment trial is not priority legislation, which is what special sessions are supposed to be for.
It's not a question of priority legislation.
Yes,
it's a question of the directive of the Constitution. Nasa Constitution yan. Upon session, it is obligatory on the Senate to constitute the impeachment trial. Hindi po dahilan sa wala po sa legislative priorities, hindi tatawagin. Yan po ay walang choice ang Senado. The moment there is a session, ang priority po ay ang pagbuo ng impeachment court.
Ami?
Ang trial magiging 20th Congress na. Kung hindi ma-elect si Cheese, kasi mag-joint session yun, at saka mag-election uli ng mga bagong opisyal yung 20th Congress. Pag hindi siya yung Senate President, hindi na siya. Hindi na siya yung presiding officer, di ba?
Tama. Kaya nga, in relation
tama
doon,
po yan, Ami. Kaya maraming mga punto dyan na maraming tanong at ako'y sigurado ako pagbuo ng impeachment court, si Vice President Duterte ay pupunta na sa Korte Suprema at to questionin ang pagbubuo ng impeachment court in the 20th Congress.
SP, hindi ba medyo improper na ikaw yung Senate President ngayon, tapos nagpaplano ka for the 20th Congress na parang ikaw pa rin yung Senate President? Di ba medyo improper at saka presumptuous?
He is not planning for the he is planning for the impeachment court, which is completely separate from the Senate. But it is particular, and it is the Senate who will constitute the impeachment court. And once constituted, hindi po kailangan sumunod sa kalendaryo ng Senado.
Sir, another hypothetical. Of course, it's hypothetical lang. In the event lang that Malacanang calls for an early special session so that they can convene the impeachment court, and in the event that the Senate President still hews to his opinion na that is not an urgent matter and it is not legislation and we therefore will not convene an impeachment trial, who gets to decide? Who is the final arbiter? Could it be the Supreme Court or is it entirely the Senate's decision?
Well, it will be the Supreme Court who will compel, if you're asking who has the power to compel,
Yes, sir.
The Supreme Court has the power to compel the Senate President to perform his constitutional duty of creating the impeachment court. Ulitin ko lang, yan po ay isang obligasyon ng Pangulo ng Senado pag tumawag ng sesyon ang Presidente o magkaroon ng sesyon in accordance with the legislative calendar.
SP,
Senator, may final ng challenge si BP Sara sa Supreme Court. Pero sa mga nangyayari ngayon, meron na tayong calendar. Nakikita natin kung paano hinahandle ng Senado yung impeachment complaint. Sa tingin nyo, I think we can all expect another challenge from the Vice President's camp. Pag nag-umpisa na yung trial, so posible sa tingin nyo na pwedeng itigil yun, hihingi ng TRO eh. At pwede ma-prolong yung process, beyond talaga, hindi na natin malaman dahil medyo mabagalakan na natin.
Separation of powers.
Sa akin, all of these questions raised by Vice President Duterte will become academic pag convene po ng impeachment court pagbalik ng sesyon. At hindi naman madedesidihan yan hanggang June 10. Kaya maging academic lahat ng question na nila-raise ni Vice President sa Korte Suprema.
SP Drilon, may isang maliit na elephant in the room. Ang Senado lang ba, pag na-convene lang ba yung trial court, pwedeng hingiin sa AMLA na i-lift yung bank secrecy laws sa bank account ng akusado ni Vice President Sara? No? Kailan ba pwedeng mangyari yun? Kailan ba pwedeng mangyari
yun? Sa trial ng pag nag-umpisa ng trial.
And it can be subpoenaed, sir?
Trial,
Tama ba?
pwede rin.
Can the impeachment court subpoena?
If it goes to the Sandigan Bayan, pwede rin nilang hingin. Pwede hingin na ombudsman. Kaya lang yung ombudsman mo, magbabakasyon na eh. Kaya walang mag-retire na sa April eh. Kaya huwag nyo nasahan.
Parang ang dami nagbabakasyon ngayon. Tayo lang hindi nagbabakasyon.
Mga senador, nagbabakasyon.
Nagsimula kasi yung Paris Week last Monday eh. Yung Paris Fashion Week.
Paris Fashion Week mo.
Nagsimula yan last Monday, matatapos March 4. Inihintay ako ron pero hindi ako nakapunta.
Okay. Sir, pahabol na ako, sir. Hanggang saan o hanggang kailan may otoridad ang Supreme Court na makialam o mamagitan sa issue ng impeachment? Pag nag-convene na ba yung impeachment court, talagang hands-off na sila? O pwede pa, is there any other way? Is there any way that the Supreme Court can still intervene?
Sa ating saligang batas, lahat ng mga issue tungkol sa jurisdiction at mga kung ano mga question doon sa impeachment trial ang exclusive jurisdiction ay ang impeachment court.
Senate.
Hindi pwedeng makialam
Hindi pwedeng
ang
separation of powers.
ang Supreme Court. Separation of powers, tama yan.
So once mag-convene ang impeachment court, wala nang ibang may otoridad na manghimasok. Ang impeachment court is totally independent na of any other.
Unless may lindol o may
Tama
asteroid.
po yan. Nasasabigang batas natin yan.
Okay. So yun pala yun, yung cut-off
Unless
talaga.
nga tamaan tayo ng asteroid.
May yung meteor shower, ilalabas sa Channel 5. Punta tayo tuloy dito. Okay.
Pwede bang i-TRO yun, Senator? Kasi nga inaasahan natin, dahil nga sa gulo nitong mga proseso ngayon, kung aakyat na naman yung Duterte camp sa Supreme Court, once the trial gets underway, hindi na pwede mag-TRO Supreme Court.
Malabo.
Tama po yan. Tama, Ami. Hindi siya pwede mag-tero.
Malabo na yun.
So yun ang cut-off na
Okay,
pag nag-convene.
tuloy-tuloy na.
Ano yun?
Tuloy-tuloy
Separation of powers na yun.
Okay.
Pag
Okay.
nag-TRO, sa aking tingin namin, pag nag-TRO ang Supreme Court, magkakaroon ng constitutional crisis.
Constitutional crisis.
Dahil pwedeng hindi sundin ng Senado ang TRO ng Supreme Court.
Oh, that'll be interesting. That'll really be interesting. Okay. Sir, maraming salamat, sir, for joining us, and always a pleasure to talk to you and to be enlightened with your legal wisdom. Thank you very much, sir. Former Senate President Franklin Drilon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator.
Salamat, SP.